Hello.
Bonjour.
Oh, nice.
Continental.
We are today just in Woolwich, just near Thames. That's about right, isn't it? Really? Right. Yeah, that's about right. We are today talking about some interesting pillboxes / observation post variants. We love our pillboxes and we love our playlists, but we're with a gang. And it's important that we document these ones best as possible, because the condition of them is absolutely rubbish.
Absolutely.
They've been used as many a den of sorts and toilets of sorts. So we apologise for the offensive graffiti. Not really much I can do about that. I will try not to put it in as best as possible, but we will be talking about the wonderful history of these pillboxes and their variantness. Very nature, is that right? Yeah. Thoughts and feelings, everybody?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Just do it.
I love it, mate. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, come on.
Oh, little Robin.
Little Robin. Yeah. Come to see us on our way.
A little nature trail as well.
So stay tuned. Let's have a look at these pillbox variants. Come on. Welcome to the observation post, which is guarding the Thames basically, and it's right on the corner. It's potentially also used as a mine watcher's post. What's interesting about this is also it's been labelled as a pillbox as well. It's on two separate little levels and it smells of wee-wee and other all manner of things. Paul's taking a photo of me in my pose as well, so come with me. Come on, not looking forward. Welcome back, everybody. I've decided to go in it alone. Oh, and I'm thin enough just to get through. Yay. So that section, just for clarification, is completely different. So I'm not sure if we can open it up or not, but we'll have a look. But if you follow me inside, this is old school Phoenix history where we're doing this today. There's so we're in the chamber, and as you can see, not much else to report. It has been well used and well loved. And the most important thing is to make sure that I'm not reporting in any offensive graffiti for all of you. Clearly being used for people of homelessness or people just to have camped out in here. But look at this amazing observation slip that you've got. And also, wondering if that's the sound of London Airport. Very, very noisy. But what an incredible view you've got. The tide has actually come in. Well, it's quite scary, that, in a strange way, the noise of that. But the tide is fully in now, and you can see the incredible position that this has got. Almost in like a lozenge type of shape. Unfortunately, I will just quickly show you it's actually relatively clean, surprisingly enough. It's just that there is a load of graffiti. Some offensive, some just really weirdly designed. But we're in. And you can see originally they would have fenced some of this stuff off. Because clearly they didn't really want to encourage people to come in. But as you can tell, it is easy to access. Hopefully you can hear me, by the way. It's very loud in here. But what an incredible observation post. And we're right on the bend of the Thames, so as it straddles its way round, you're then going into Greenwich. There's a bit of an observation post for you. So this really would have been part of the London docks, as we would have seen at the East End of London, mate, going into that side. And then obviously as we're heading outwards, that would have been Kent and Gravesend. I've got Jensen. Hello, mate. Thoughts and feelings, please. It's not that actually. It's not actually that dirty in here, is it? Actually, not really. It's not too bad. I think I want to check out that other thing in the when you walk through that other little cage bit. It's a good little view though, isn't it, mate? You can see why it was used as an observation post, because it's got some really great views in here, which is fantastic. Heavily thick concrete right on the lip of the river, and you can hear the river thundering through. If I sort of take you out there, there's lots of cobwebs. I don't really want to get them caught in that. But really very, very cool. I think we're going to head our way out, take a look at the other bit, and then hopefully we're going to take you to an incredible pillbox variant. So let's do it. My word. It's really raining now. No. Okay, so everybody, just for reference, that is locked. I'm not exactly sure what that room would have been used for, but if I can stick my hand through, you can see. I'm not sure if I can see through the camera. It just looks like it's just like a little storage sort of like section. I'm not actually an expert on that, so don't quote me on that. Me?
Yeah.
What's up?
We got some iron for the door would have been.
Oh yeah, sorry, Soph's just pointing that out. But remarkable views, and actually pretty scary when that aircraft went over. It really rattled. What do you guys think for a first one?
Good, isn't it?
It's alright, actually. He's alright. Good little observation post. And as Jensen sort of standing on it, you can see like that must have been for some sort of like observational section. I'm not sure that's necessarily like an armament or anything else at all. But interestingly, this there are a couple of records, not just one. There are a couple of records which make the argument of this being also potentially used as a pillbox, which you can imagine. If you've got a gun of any sort, you can literally just aim it out there, but not really sure much good it's going to do if you've got a big old boat coming by, let's just sort of say that. But on to the pillbox variant.
Hi.
Let's do it, come on. Welcome back everybody. I've managed to sort of make my way down to this pillbox variant. It's probably one of the most iconic pillboxes. In fact, it's probably one of the most photographed pillbox variants that we have all in England. Actually, there's a debate amongst yourselves, but I can pretty much put a very strong argument to the fact that this has been photographed to death, this one. Which also delineates the fact that the condition isn't great in there because of how many times it's been well visited. To put ourselves in context, obviously this is the Thames. Our observation post is literally just round the corner from here, and then we've got this wonderful construction pillbox variant. All this black stuff is apparently bitumen, which was obviously used to help sort of seal it, really. And you can see the two-tiered sort of sections that you've got. Our entrance is just around the corner. You've got some loopholes there. You've got one that's protecting the entrance. You've got another one, I think on the opposite side, yeah, just here to protect the entrance as well. And then it drops down into a second tier, and then really that's just facing completely out into the Thames. It's got an incredible view for its use as a pillbox, and it's actually one of the really, there are only a few on this strip, and obviously we covered the main observation post, and obviously all working together in situ. I think really the most important thing to do now is to actually go inside and document it, so let's do it.
Yeah. I'm recording this, so.
Welcome inside everybody. So this is the first tier, as you obviously Jensen can proved. So you walk in there, little small defended section, and then we've got basically our semicircular sort of lozenge shape down here. Again, unfortunately it has seen better condition, but when it's probably iconically probably one of the most photographed pillboxes that we've got in terms of especially being a variant. Like I said, it's seen many a story. You've also got what look to be little, don't really know what we could sort of call those. Brackets. It's got a bit steamed up in here. We do apologise, but it is just it's very warm, but it's also wet. But you can see the loopholes. It's quite possible. It's really hard to determine what types of guns might have been used in here. I mean, there's not really much room to swing a cat in this, so the suggestion would be that it will probably be, I don't know, really, is the question. Rifle, maybe.
Yeah.
Not really sure about heavy machine gun use, really. I can't really imagine. It's hard to tell, but obviously, if you put Paul in perspective, there's not a huge amount here. Wondering if these are brackets, I said, for maybe some shutters or something very similar. Not really. Again, it's hard. When these are variants, it's very hard to sort of compare them to anything. Jensen, what do you think, mate?
Good.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? But it just gives us a really clear indication of what we're looking at, which is obviously the Thames and the fact of its use and its construction. Obviously, by being a variant, it has to be unique away from standard type, and we can definitely say, as Paul can testify, it's a very unique pillbox, regardless of its condition. If you look on the floor, which we're not going to do, there is a lot of rubbish, but actually, in terms of rubbish, it could be worse. And I'll leave that to your imagination of what you could imagine that, but keep that to yourselves. And that's it. I think we should head out. I'm not really sure what else to say on this. Anything you want to say? Or it's just burnt out, isn't it? I mean, it's so burnt out.
But as you say, it's the position on the Thames.
Yeah, perfect.
Up and down the river is just perfect.
And like we said, the observation post is standing behind me, or to Paul's right, as we're sort of talking about this.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, it's bending this. I mean, really, what use really is gunfire going to be potentially used for on the sort of coastal sort of side of things? We've seen these on Essex lozenges, for example, and their sort of purpose. It's debatable, you know, bar Germany maybe landing here. I just don't know really when you could go straight into London. But either way, would also use as a perfectly secondary function as an observation post, because obviously you could spot all the German planes which would be using the River Thames as a navigational aid. So yeah, I'm surprised I managed to say all that in one go, mate. Thank you for that, see? Yeah, right, I'm going to head out. Gents, you ready, mate? Come, we'll head out then. So here's a couple of steps, like I said before. And then we've got this little duck and cover bit. And yeah, there we go. And there's Sophie.
Hi.
Rightly not going in for fear of getting dirty, yeah. The most dirtiest pillboxes you could find, but here we are. I mean, it's a lovely looking pillbox, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
it's in a very important place.
exactly. So very interesting. Right, we will see you in a minute. Come on. Well, everybody, we're done. Thoughts and feelings.
It was a good one.
It was a good one. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Whilst we're in the area, won't tell you what we've been up to, but we're here to document pillboxes today, and we did a really good job. So hopefully you enjoyed the observation posts and obviously our wonderful collection that we've now got on our playlist. Jensen, thoughts and feelings, mate. Final one.
Good.
Yeah. Paul.
Yeah, like that one. It's good.
Soph.
Sweat.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any more words of Vince history? Thank you so much for coming along with us. Take care. Thankfully, you don't have to be out in the wet exploring like what we've done today. But actually, the view's been really nice.
That's good, yeah.
Been really nice view, innit? Are you ready, people?
Let's do it.
Kerpow.